Oh, we can play the Mono Mono machine real quick. Oh, right. Some kind of face cream. Oh dear. What? Fuck was that? Okay, here we are again. Well, I believe we left off with learning that, well, basically, Sayaka's dead. And then, Junko is dead, which is really fucking weird and confusing. And we gotta find out who killed her. Who killed Sayaka. Not Junko. Junko was killed by Monokuma. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't even know why you bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on! Just wait a second! She's dead. And that means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real? Oh, hell no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me! You're just now accepting that? Texting! I have to say that out loud so that I know to cut it out whenever I go back through this shit. You haven't said much. Oh yeah. So, we're really gonna try and find out who did it. Why? What kind of... Yeah, of course we are. Why would we not do that? Fumi?
Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment.
How you doing, Toko? She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth to talk. Someone got right in front of us. They...
We can't run away from this situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
Come on, man! Let me out of here! Come on, someone let me out!
Is this really happening? Screw that piece of shit bear!
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick.
Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene.
Well, no. We can't just leave him there alone.
What? Why the hell not?
Well, isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you are in a position to destroy all the evidence you want.
What? Fuck you! Fine. I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem.
2-player co-op base defense with the two of them. With their stats, are totally OP. My brain is not fully encompassing the seriousness of the situation.
Since we will be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Now their voices are getting to be a little too so not completely, like they're definitely distinct, but just a little much. So the only ones that haven't said anything are Celeste and Taka.
If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution. That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid!
So you finally noticed. And noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? I think I accidentally gave her Sayaka's voice there for a second. Oh well. Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. What? She's right!
And could it be?
All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth! The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong, well, do I really have to say any more?
I'd rather you didn't know.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym. I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I'd better head to the scene of the crime. Oh, that's right. Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence, they'd better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I will fuck them up!
Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying? It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
Don't come any closer! Are you gonna kill me next?
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto is guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least just check. Just to check.
Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out. Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. I'm getting this voice, but I'm getting it, okay? I'm getting it. Shit. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone already left. and their parting looks at me had been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? They have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will...
Execution is... Execution! Execution! Electric chair! Poison gas! Oh, we already did this! We already fucking did this!
We can't let that happen. Can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka? I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. Time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. Okay, that's important. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. Cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find out the truth, so we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Okay. First things first, we need to get to the crime scene, methinks. Can I not? I can't teleport there. Okay. Wait, can I not teleport right now? Interesting. Okay. Guess we'll just have to walk there. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime. My room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room, where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. I might reveal something new. Okay, so... important thing is that there was obviously a fight. There's scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it! I was right there in the other room! If only I'd heard something!
That would not have been possible.
Huh? All the rooms are soundproof.
Don't you remember? All our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you. There's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder.
Evidence of a struggle has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? Plus the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh? Some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. So she was blocking the other person using probably that knife. Because the sword was not very sharp anyway. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're going to attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Replica sword sheath has been added. Is that it? What is it? Oh, it's a display. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? Plus, It's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself until now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you touch it a little bit. Replica sword. Okay, so we gotta find somebody who has gold flakes on their hands, which presumably would be Sayaka. Fine. Let's check the drawer. Toolkit's still inside the drawer. Don't see any evidence it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine and I hadn't had any reason to open it. Can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, Mondo.
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right?
So you haven't used yours either, then?
Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday. None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we?
Oh. Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? Or did the person who got the gold flakes on them use the lint roller to get the gold flakes off? We gotta find that used lint roll. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so it must be my room key. If I remember correctly.
Oh, that's right. We'll have to trade keys.
When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Just saying that there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or open it for any reason. Maybe she dropped the keys somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. With how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. She couldn't have dropped it. How did the killer... I'll tell you what happened. She let him in. Well, them. Presumably him. Just like, you know, statistically. Interesting. What if... So, I've been suspicious as hell of Sayaka. What if she told somebody what she was going to do? Or rather, that she was going to lie to Makoto and switch rooms with him. No, I don't know why she would go through that trick. Because I was thinking, she must have trapped somebody. Or, well, tried to entrap somebody. She must have been trying to get somebody in Makoto's room. Lie to Makoto. Be like, oh, I'm so scared, Makoto. Ah! And then the other person comes, knocks on the door. She lets him in. And, I mean... Let's assume it's a guy. Maybe she, you know, she said she's done bad shit in the past, so there's nothing saying she couldn't have been like, hey, big boy! You know, let him in with the intent of murdering them and then pinning it on Makoto in the morning. And then the other person either got wise to it too quickly or successfully defended themselves. Oh. I don't really see anything else Sakura, did you think I'm guilty too?
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead.
I see.
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. Killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? Could have tossed some stuff in there.
Yeah, that's definitely possible.
That dirty bastard! Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death! That's what my brother taught me. So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in.
What if it was a girl that did it?
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes.
Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but... What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? No, not really. I'm searching. Searching? She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room. Did you lose a contactor or something? I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. A few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said, "Are you a clean freak?" No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time. Interesting. What's interesting? Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean? I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really? Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to... Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used a lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka? Or the killer? That's the question, isn't it? Can I go in the bathroom now? Bathroom. And on the other side of this door. No. I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She'd lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't. I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought helped me. It held me up and supported me. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's no time to think like that. Pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. Whatever they used to kill her. Where did they get it? It's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. And it has gold flakes on it. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist, too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... Huh? Some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. Palms of both of her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? Stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? It's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Which means she didn't have the sword. What was her plan? Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her... Oops! Where did they get it? It's definitely something I should look into later. Great, we're repeating it. And hold down left control. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her. And there I saw... Oh, it's Leon. Well, that's easy enough. What? Written in blood were the numbers 1103. No, it's Leon upside down. It's Leon upside. It's blatantly Leon written upside down. Like, oh man. Did Sayaka do this? Texting. It's Leon written. I don't know. What else do you want, man? It's a knife. Why does he keep calling it some sort of sharp object? And also, like the... Okay, it's like the interaction zones don't make a whole lot of sense. I don't think there's much of anything else to look at here. She was stabbed. We need to go to the trash room. Looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. It's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. Oh, that's why it was on her finger, right. It's as if she wrote it with life itself. Oh, fuck. Just shut up. Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? The numbers she wrote. What do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean. The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. She wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her. I mean, she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the... It was in the mirror. No, that would make them backwards, not upside down. She wrote it upside down. I don't really... If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result? Think about it. You're not gonna tell me? You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, this case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. It's Leon upside down. Like, really badly. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. But honestly, I have no idea, because I'm fucking retarded! Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer? There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck? Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. And when I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked, but once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame. The door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? Actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. The doorknob? You didn't notice? We'll just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this? Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious that this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that? I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. She was hiding in the bathroom. My bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Because Leon doesn't know the trick to open your door. Then, apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me. I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this. Then that clears that up. What clears what up? I am so lost. Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Texting! Bathroom doorknob has been added. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should go look around somewhere else. I should start looking to where the murder weapon might have come from. And also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. Alright, so we have enough evidence to prove it wasn't us, because we wouldn't have bothered trying to unscrew the door. We would have known the trick to get it open. Alright, first off, trash room. I mean, we already know Leon was the killer, and that this is all just wasting time. It opens the thing! Jesus! Just push it! It's the end of the line! The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open? No! No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty? No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is... What the fuck? Who's on cleaning duty? What the fuck? No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning is allowed in. Cleaning duty has been added. That was fucking weird. Hey Leon, you on cleaning duty? Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? The nameplate has my name on it. Oh my god! This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched. So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. Why would anyone do that? Oh my god, I'm right. That's totally what she was doing. She was bringing Leon in to fuck him, and then she was gonna murder him instead, but he murdered her. Oh my god.
I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started.
Since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it into the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
Actually...
Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they're discovered. Oh wait, that was him. He became the fat guy for a second. That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring? Anyway, more important than that. Hey, fatty! Why do you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
Liar! I know why you did it. You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, and poking around at it.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D!
There's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn into...
I would never get tired of 2D! After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What? Why is Sakura?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
That's not how it's supposed to...
Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you're on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What, so now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or be a boss.
No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
Oh, okay.
So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
Whatever, please just hurry up.
Okie dokie, leave it to me.
I have no idea what that was referencing. Was that referencing something? I don't know. Ifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Ah! Infernal noises! However, Mr. Nady, surely you aren't planning to use this crash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along!
No! I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world?
Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. Something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something. Clothes, it looks like. It's the end of a sleeve.
A burnt piece, like a hunk of burning love!
What the fuck is wrong with you? Anyway, it's like a piece of cloth. The shape, it's part of the sleeve of a button-up shirt. Now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. There are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough to by itself to figure out who the killer is. Shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. Looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
You know what this is?
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish.
What is wrong with you?
Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner.
Okay.
Gaze into it, and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy.
Okay, you lost me again. You're making way too many weeaboo references. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. And they should all still be in the gym. I'd better go find out for sure. Oh yeah, if it's a crystal ball person guy, it's gotta be Ultimate Clairvoyant, man. Green button, yellow button. No doubt they're related to the big mechanism. This is the actual incinerator, I'm assuming. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah! And it's on right now!
You see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator? It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going, and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Ah! Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh? The fairy?
No, you said the last time you were here the incinerator was off.
Ah, yes. About that there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory. Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on. And yet...
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Oh my god! Because he's the ultimate baseball star.
This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards...
Oh my god, he took... Oh my god, yeah! He took the ball from Clairvoyant Guy, threw it at the button for the incinerator to turn it on. And he could do that because he's the best baseball player in the world. He can throw a ball at anything from 30 feet away. That's nothing for him.
When I was here last, the incinerator was off and the glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Nagy? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies.
That's manga, you fucking plebeian!
Not thinking we're gonna find much, but it's a huge trash can. Is that where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn? Whatever it's for, it doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. Alright, I think that's all we need from here. Everything is coming together. Let's go to the gym. Listen, your crystal ball. Hey, Hiro, can I ask you something? No! I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Hiro, snap out of it. Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? Ah! That's my crystal ball! But it's all smashed! What the hell? I only brought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So, how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? Oh, he said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you. Yeah, that's mine for sure. Probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room. That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, Hiro. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million. $1 million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Hey, Chihiro. Hiro and Chihiro? Okay. I was hoping I could ask you something. Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Yep. Any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head. I'm sorry, I just don't know. Okay, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, it means nothing. It's just Leon written upside down, you stupid motherfucker! No, couldn't be. You really gonna make me talk to everybody? We should go to the laundry room. Also, we need to get the DVD. I forgot to grab that. You have anything to say? You have anything to destroy my voice with?
Do you have a second, Makoto? I have uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is, right? Well, it just so happens. Wait! No. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget everything I just said. Forget! Beam! Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Hold on. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what I expected to find in there, but it was just name dropped, okay? I don't think I've talked to you. So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No! You've got it all wrong! Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Yeah, kind of. I mean, not really. Yeah, it's like saying that like all the people who are complacent in letting invasions happen, you know, like common citizens even are responsible, or that all of America is somehow responsible for drone strikes in the Middle East. Like, it's stretching things a little bit, bro. Or maybe a more accurate thing is like if you hire on somebody at your company who then ends up superseding you and taking your job. Like, that's not your fault. You just were doing what you were supposed to do, doing what you thought was right. And it's not like you had lack of foresight in that situation. You couldn't have seen that coming. You're just an asshole. The point is, you're an asshole. After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? Yeah. The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? No, it was part of her plan! Then it should have been me that died. Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then No, he's just playing mind games with you, you dumb bitch. God.
Jeez, Makoto, why are you such a stupid fucking bitch?
Oh, yeah, dining hall. Right. We gotta find where the knife came from. I mean,
Sharp object!
like, what? Fucking retard. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall? Still didn't read that very well.
Ah, no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know. I don't have the first clue about what I should be doing.
I know what you mean.
And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me keep calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed.
Wait. What? You were in here after dark? Wait, you can't... Did she just lie to me? Those meats look like they have smiley faces. Marbled meats! Salted meats! Now's no time to be thinking about food.
I got some salty meat for you. Ah!
There's a bunch of vegetables all piled up. I don't see anything noteworthy about any of it. Other than the fact that they're all horribly pixelated JPEGs. There's gotta be a knife drawer in here somewhere. Yeah, oh, there we go. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but looks like one of them is missing. Is it missing from the very beginning, or? Better see if anyone here knows more about it. Yeah, the fucking knife in her fucking stomach is that one. You dense fucker. Jesus. Unfortunately, Sayaka was the only one that we know so far that liked cooking, I think. See if she knows. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall? Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning? No, last I remember they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. You should be able to say for sure you can tell everyone that I didn't come into the dining hall last night. Which proves I didn't take it. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not! I would never... Hina, do you really think I murdered her? Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys are supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends and one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Alright, what else do we need to do? Not gonna lie, I'm rushing a little bit. Oh yeah, we haven't checked out, Sayaka's room. Only be one thing in the trash can. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. What did she see? Might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. I'm honestly, like, kind of disappointed in how easy this one is, but maybe it's kind of like, you know, Phoenix Wright, where you know from the start that your guy is innocent, and it's just a matter of figuring out. Well, no, it's not even that. It's not even that good. Because like in the one Phoenix Wright that I've actually finished, like the first case is just fucking, it's Phoenix Wright is the guy that's being defended. And, like, it's not completely obvious as to who the actual killer was, so... Like, this is just really, really, really obvious. Should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. Sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play. The screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... Yeah, this is, what I thought. An image slowly appeared, like some kind of concert. Standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there along with her friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur, darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. What I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What could have caused the group to go to pieces?
So, here's the thing. I think that the whole, like, motivation for graduating thing, I think it's a ruse. I think that there was some kind of massive catastrophe that destroyed the outside world, and it already happened while these people were inside of here. And whoever's controlling all of this either orchestrated or participated in the orchestration of this massive catastrophe. I don't know why, but that's what I'm thinking. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? Yes, it was! Stop fucking thinking it's not real, man. They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone on the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Is it nighttime?
I'm getting tired of waiting, so what do you say we just get started, huh? It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, let me know a point of proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Oh, that's what that door is.
See you soon!
Red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, it's where I have to go. Okay. So that's also where we're gonna stop. Because next week's gonna be a little different. So, yeah. And my hip. My hip.